Doug, and we are live on the GT7. So it is update day, as many people know, and we're going to take a look at what we were given by Kaz and his wonderful staff. So obviously it's going to sound somewhat backhanded, but it kind of is. So anyway, let's see what we can get. So, all right. Thursday, May 15th. So, there we go. Update notice. So, we got four new cars. 2001 Chevrolet Corvette Z06, which is sold in Brand Central and in the used dealership. 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast. Honda CRV. It's a hybrid. Black edition. And the Suzuki 2012 Suzuki Carry key truck. So, and then add some Sophie tracks. Actually, one Sophie track, so we get Sophie on one more. Three new events, and some new interactions in cafe, and some added information in Brand Central and the museums for Afila and Mercedes-Benz. And then at GT Auto adds some engine swaps for the 1968 Fiat, 2014 Jaguar F-Type R, 69 Fairlady Z, Porsche Carrera 1995, and the Cayman GT4 Club Sport, and the GT4 Radical gets a pretty decent upgrade. Suzuki Scudo Pikes Peak, which is kind of weird. It already has a crazy engine in it. Then the 2021 GR 86 RZ and the Tundra TRD Pro. Then in some scapes crap and some improvements to the Thrustmaster wheels. They adjusted Legends car values, which could be up or down. And then I think there was also a BOP update to Group 4s, which isn't mentioned here. So, alright. And then, known issues. Let's see. Escapes, cares, unable to apply styles. There's still issues to that because there's still parts on some of these cars that it doesn't come through. I know with the BMW Z4 that the back bumper that I made for my car, it doesn't show up when you look at it. When you look at it, you preview it, and it's not there. It's black, and so I've looked at it in several ways. When you go into the livery editor, it looks correct. When you apply it, it looks correct. But when you when you look at it, it doesn't look correct. So anyway, all right. So let's go to the world map. I did open this earlier to take a look and make sure everything was downloading when I looked at it, but I went in and looked at it after it was done. So, Brand Central. So all the cars are available in Brand Central, and we will purchase them. So we go to Chevy, and there's not much of a savings buying a used Chevy. It's about 10,000 credits. So I think it's 58,000 versus 65,000. So you can get the color you want, which I think it's yellow right now. So I like the yellow. I think the yellow does look the best, but I'd like to know how many miles I put on a car, so we'll purchase it. Maybe we'll buy the used one and make a wide body, save a few bucks on that. So there's that is. Get that pop-up. This is the last year of pop-up headlights. So yeah, we'll get it. We'll go look at it and see what the things are we can do to it. Which I know Tidney ripped me off because he did it the same thing. He looked at what you could do to the car. So I'm gonna say he stole my idea because that's what I always used to do. So we go down to GT Auto and look at custom parts. One front splitter. That looks okay. And side skirts, nothing. Type A just takes the badge away, it looks like. Yeah, Type A just takes it, that's it. And then Type B does add the side skirts. rocker panel extensions. The rear, it takes away the, the, the markers on the back. So that looks kind of, you know, just pay 3,000 credits to do that. It takes away the badging and the antenna and the rear running lights. So, so you can debadge the whole car, and then you get the diffuser, which looks okay. I mean, I guess if you're gonna do a replica wing, a wing, no wing, little lip, big wing, and a custom wing, which is slightly different. So I don't. So that's adjustable, but doesn't look like it. So custom wing. You got medium, low, medium, and high, which kind of looks okay, I guess. Kind of looks like the C8R. Have to see what the race cars look like. Alright, racing items, usually hood pins, tow hooks, roll cage. So, light bulb, so you get your pop-up headlights, license plate, which it's usually right there is what the license plate is. Yeah, right there, which looks so stupid. Most Corvette owners get repair tickets all the time because it does look stupid. So, front grille, so you can another more debadging. Take the badge off, which I don't know why you would, but you can. Hey Luke, how's it going? Is it type B? Let's go look again. Type B. Type B. Oh, is it? Okay, I guess that's why it's there. So you can, instead of them just adding the C5R, they make you make it, and then you can never use it in races. So, anyway, so that's it for that. So, still cool. How you doing, Luke? I'm just going to enjoy some homebrew Mexican lager. And so we'll go back up to Brand Central. Yeah, it would be like really interesting if they were to add any meaningful race cars. And the Ferrari. Yeah, the C5R, yeah. It would be cool, you know. Like the C5 and the C6 have an incredible racing history. And they are in other games. And I hate to refer to other games, but I want to do it anyway because I like to. So let's go buy this Super Fast. Now, say, this is a weird thing. So the Super Fast is basically the Berlinetta. I mean, they're almost essentially the exact same car. I mean, body-wise, they're just different. So, yeah, because I mean, the C7R that's in this game, it's slightly different than the real one. But the I like the C6. I think the C6R was really cool, and the C5 is even cooler. So this car has a ton of colors. So. Scuderia, and then you got there was one. We had a job down in Baltimore, and there was a guy that had one of these, and he had it in red, and then like this one, and I got pictures. Maybe it wasn't that. It was like this. It wasn't that dark. It was either Rosso Corsa. I think it was one of these brighter reds, and it used to cruise by, and I was like, ooh, that's a sick ride. So you never really heard it either because it just kind of like burbled by. So. It's a back street over near Fells Point, which is it's where all the yuppies live now. People come out of the baseball game, they go over there. So I think in Rosso Corsa. So yeah, we're on pie. We ain't got nothing else to spend our money on. So, and I think there's not very much to do to this car yet. Yeah, Ferrari is very restrictive on what they let these manufacturers do. So up and around 5 million credits. So, like I say, they don't add anything worth buying. So, but yeah, adding the CRV and the key truck is beyond ridiculous. I don't know why they did that. It's just the CRV is like I don't know. It's it's like the car for the girl that graduated college and she's getting her first new car, so she gets a CRV because it's got all-wheel drive and it can get her all over the place. So anyway, so front splitter A and front splitter B, which B is usually pretty plain. That's probably more like a factory part. So yeah, I think I like A more than B. Nothing for the side skirts because it already has them. Rear, yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think a factory will looks better. You know, I think it does look better. So, huh. The Wang, the tiny little lip, and a big, ridiculously looking gooseneck thing. It doesn't look. I like the little lip. This car's just. It looks defiled with that giant wing on it. So, yeah. You probably can't wide body any racing items. Good latches. Tow hook. Tow hooks look good. No roll cage. It doesn't have a front license plate. Light bulbs. License plate. Yes, you definitely need a license plate. Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay. So the super fast. Then we'll go into the garage and see what they sound like in the stock form. Let's go back. Brand Central. Asia Pacific. Always Asia Pacific. They get the majority of the new cars. So it's a rarity that an American car is added to this game. Very rare. So, and so this is funny. The Civic Type R is cheaper than the CRV. That car, which we never got in America, is cheaper than the grocery getter. So only two colors, the black edition. It only came in two colors. So it sounds like nothing, and I'm not even going to buy it. So I'm not going to buy this thing. I don't see any reason to buy it. If you want to see what it looks like, you can look at Tidgeny's channel to see what the accessories are you can put on it. I'm sure it gets some of the goofy looking wing. I see no reason in getting this car, so that's that. There it is. This be the one Honda I don't buy, but we will buy the Suzuki. Suzuki, I think. There it is. So currently we have the carry key. The Jimny is a key. The Jimny Sierra JC is a key. Or K truck or K car, whatever they call them. And these they could be because they're super small. But like Suzuki is like one of the most useless brands in this game. Besides the fake brands Skoda's not a fake brand, but the car they have in there is fake. Afeela is fake. Bulgaria is fake. Yeah. So, colors, two colors, silver and white. I mean, you gotta get white because that's real cheap carry-all. So, yeah. We'll get into it. Yes. Not very expensive, so not a whole lot of money was wasted on that. We could wide body because I think if you wide body it, you can do other things to it. We'll look and see what you can do to it now. I know with key. Hey Ian, how you doing, man? So custom parts front. You can change the bumper a little bit. A slightly different bumper. Side. You can cover up everything. And it looks like you can add a little wing rain things. Yeah, it looks like that's it for that. And yeah, that's it. Rear. Yeah, there it is. You can add. God, you gotta be kidding. I mean, really, it's just like every month now. It's every update. There's a meme car. It's like a useless like joke. It's like this is a joke, really. Seriously, really, I can't believe that. So you can put a box on the back, which you can't do anything else with. I'm sure you can add a bunch of decals to it, and then you have the stir fry truck, which looks absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this is I can't believe this. Oh gosh. Alright, wing. So you can take off. So you can take off the rear cab protector and add a ball to your antenna. Add a little lippy thing and add a bigger lippy thing. Well, that's actually air deflector for when you have the stir fry shed on the back. So yeah. What are you doing, Polyphony? Seriously, what are you doing? Light bulbs, same light bulbs, license plate. And you go. Oh, look at that. What? What? What is that? What is that? What kind of license plate thing is that? Weird front grille. So, alright, you can change your lights, make it look angry, or you can make it look like a, I don't know, like a insect. Oh God. What are you doing, Polyphony? Seriously, I mean, it takes so long to model cars. It takes a long time to model a car, and somebody took the time to model all those different grills. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This game is. It's a joke, man. It's really seriously. What the hell are they doing? What are they doing? So. I wonder if you. I don't want to go here. Welcome, viewers. You're hearing me grumbling and gripe about what's going on Gran Turismo. So here's the wide body. It's only 5,000. So yeah, so they add some fender extensions. It's basically what they're doing. They're just adding fender extensions. I mean, it doesn't look like it's any wider. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, just little fender extensions. That's the wide body. We can install it. What the heck? And then we can see what it does. You're so excited for this update, Todd. Okay. If you can create a barbecue on the back of this truck. I mean, if you could only change it from a stir fry shed to a smokehouse, that would be awesome. I think you would be in love with that. So let's go see if we can change any of the options change. Yeah. You're like me, man. You're like me. I can't contain myself either. So front, yeah. None of this really. Oh, look, that did change. You got an even bigger front skirt. Now that's a skirt. That literally is. That's a pompadour, a skirt. I mean, that's a what do they call that thing? Hoop dress. Yeah, so it did change some of the things you can put on it. I mean, definitely. This is all different. I mean, it did have one that blocked all of the lower underpinnings out. Now this adds a little more, so that's kind of neat. I mean, now you got a flatbed. Oh wow, it's like a drag truck. That's cool. I mean, it really is cool what they did. I mean, it really is. I give them a lot of credit. They put a lot of effort in it. I just disagree with what they put the effort into. I'd rather them put the effort into a 296 GT3 or Aston Martin Vantage GT3 or Cadillac GTP, any of the hypercars, any GTP cars. You know, I don't really Group 4. Group 4 is close enough to what's still around. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of cars that they could add, but the Group 1s and the Group 3s are so out of date, and they could add one or two new Group 2s, like modern Group 2s. But I mean, Porsche, BMW, Aston Martin, Peugeot, um, Cadillac, Acura. I mean, they don't have Acura. That it's not a Honda. They can just debadge it as a Honda. I don't know why Honda doesn't race it that way because it does. It's a very successful car. But either way, so the Group Ones are out of date, way out of date. Um, so anyway, this is cool. So I mean, so let's go back. Front, we'll add that. Side, we'll add that guy. Rear, we'll add that guy. And wing, we'll add that guy. Just so it looks stupid. Now it almost looks like a tractor trailer. Yeah, so I think that's definitely a hill climb. It's a future hill climb car for the Pikesville hill climb we don't have. Yeah, that would track truck that goes 45 miles top speed. Yeah, it takes you probably 10 minutes to get there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Luke, that they don't have a rear view mirror in hood cam, roof, hood cam or any of the other views except for a bumper cam where you get the rear view mirror. It's just kind of silly. Um, yeah, but so other parts, front grille. So yeah, you can still change all of this. So now it looks like a real, like, uh, that's the business right there. Yeah, it looks like a grasshopper, like a locust, the head of a locust. You know, it's like that big old mandible mouth. You know, there's eyes. That's what it looks like. It looks like a Suzuki locust. Yeah, I mean, I use hood cam and I always just go back. I just use the back view button. Um, it's just not that. Yeah, I adapt it that way. So let's try to change the wheels out. Um, let's put on these guys. And we'll try. What's the biggest size you can put on? Yeah, that looks dope. Dope as hell. That's sick. So yeah, that's a newborn semi truck. It's just a baby. It's just a little baby. Oh, baba. So let's create a design with this thing. So I'm just gonna change the color of it because the white does look horrible. I'm gonna go, yeah, body. Yeah, I don't want to use everything. Go special colors. We're gonna go all carbon, I think. Yeah. Where's my forged carbon? Yeah, forged carbon looks sick. I like that. Yeah. Wheels. What if I could go forged carbon? Nope. Dang it. Curses to cursed droid. I'll just change it to black. Yeah, I can go the other way. Let's go black. Yeah. Yeah, that looks so cool. It's so cool. That's what we're gonna call it. So cool. Yeah, that looks absolutely ridiculous. Well, I don't know. I wonder if you can decals, windows, just the back window. Yeah, so we're adding a layer to the back window. We're gonna tint the window. That's what we do. Opacity. There we go. That's so beyond race options. Gotta have race options. Banner. Livery. There we go. Overwrite. There we go. Mad hour race. I ain't ever doing another race in Gran Turismo. Yes, I definitely want to see it. If you haven't noticed, now that does look really cool in the light. It does. It looks really, really sick, cool. I mean, that's so insane. Now I do have to add fully customizable suspension and do the tow it out real crazy. Let's see if we can do that. So and we're gonna go bonkers on this. So you can't do an engine swap with it yet, though. So let's go to tuning shop. Only thing I want to get fully customizable race right here. This guy. I don't think I need to get that. I mean, I could get all kinds of other stuff. But what does it have? 47 horsepower. Oof, wow. Yeah, I know. I would roll it. I'd roll it right off a cliff. I'd roll it into a gully. So let's say car settings. So let's go. Then we want to go. Slam it. Body height. Adjust it all the way down. All the way down. Okay, here it comes. Oh, damn, that does look kind of cool. That actually does really, really look sick. I have to say it myself. That is pretty cool. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. I mean, you gotta give me a thumbs up for this guy. It is slammed all the way down. Let's see, is it all the way down? Car settings. I think it is slammed all the way down. It is completely slammed down. Yeah. Negative camber angle. Yeah, the camper's out pretty. There we go. That's it. looks like it. It looks like it's on bags. It does. Now, what I typically do with the cars is I always drive them around Road Atlanta to see how fast they go around Atlanta. So, let's go. Let's just go back and see how much. Let's do a little bit of tuning with it. Let's do a tiny bit of. Try to add a little bit, maybe. Just add some of these basic things. You can't. I think I got. They don't weigh nothing. Yeah, let's just add the most simple stuff to see how much. No, we don't want to do that. Cancel that one. Sport brake pads. We're gonna go sport soft tires. Sport brake kit. Board up. High lift cams. Now we're up 55 horsepower. 57 horsepower. We're going to go semi-racing muffler. aspirated right now. Fully customizable manual. That'll give us an extra gear. Yeah, so. Polish. That gives us quite a few. Engine balance tuning. That gives us quite a few. Okay, so this is kind of. And then we'll. You probably will. Okay, let's go to Road Atlanta and see how it goes. So this has got, it had 47 horsepower. Now it has 66. So we added 20 horsepower. Now does that mean we're gonna get 20 more fun units? 20 more horses of per. Let's see. So we go to America and we go to Road Atlanta, which I love this track. We're going to do time trial. Alright. We'll see how fast we can get around this track. I didn't do a brake balance controller, so there's our time. So we have to get the Tomahawk, the insanely fast Tomahawk. It did this in a 46 seconds, .2. So let's see if we can see how we can go. Oh my God, this thing doesn't turn. Oh, it turns. It turns right to a wall. Wow. It needs a big old hill climb wing on the back. I don't know why they don't have that. I think the amazing amount of camber of this thing. Toe in and toe out. So we've already got an invalid lap. Oh yeah, this thing does not turn. You might have to buy a second one. I don't have, didn't get brake balance. I think we're looking at a 2-minute lap. And for this thing, we've got a long way to go. This thing can't even get out of its own way. I think it needs more downforce on just the back. 2 minutes 12. Alright, so I think I might be able to trim 0.3 seconds off of this lap time. If I could only turn. If I could only turn. I know what it is. I need to put ×1 fuel and tire wear so I can have some weight on the back end. Because There's no weight back there. I think that stayed in valid bounds. I think I stayed in bounds on that one. I think Cheddar's going to have to create the late summer race series of this. Or late, can do 10 laps around Nordschleife. Or Monza. Daytona. Have Daytona with half of these and half in the 787B. Yeah. Oh, I did. I trimmed off 2 seconds. 2.5 seconds. Now, if I can make this turn, I think I can. There we go. I think I can get almost 4 seconds off that initial lap. Oh no! Look at that. I had 2.5 seconds up. Alright, well that's enough of that. That's enough of that garbage. So, it could be fun, actually, 6-hour race. It says make it as long as possible. 200 laps of Nordschleife with this car. You know, that would, I would love to see one of those masochistic YouTubers do that to themselves. You know, I mean, Rory's always going for the he's always going for the likes and the subs. So I need to get out of this. All right, let's exit. All right, let's see what it looks like going around a lap. So, you know, since they need the content. That's amazing content. Yeah. It's crazy. It's so tiny, and yet it turns in actually pretty good. But right at the apex, that's where it stops turning. It doesn't want to turn anymore. You have to really let it. You can't pick the throttle up, and I think that's what the problem. What I was trying to do is pick the throttle up a little after the apex, and it was just pushing it wide. And I think probably because of the I'm popping real bad. Probably because of the extreme toe. Yeah. Yeah, I think if Roy got enough people, he would do it. So there it goes. It is. It's like a baby Freightliner. It's like a baby Kenworth. Look at me. That's such seesawing on that steering wheel. Seesaw and so. Oh. No, we saved it. We didn't hit anything. At least we didn't hit anything either. I don't think we hit anything other than this. It looks like a woman in a dark a black hoop dress, like a disembodied table walking around, flying around the track. See, I didn't hit anything though. I stayed on track. They should let you hook up a little tiny trailer to it. That's a miss. Polyphony, you're missing out. Be able to put a little fifth wheel on it. A little fifth wheel, that'd be awesome. I think it's got potential. I really do. I think it's got a lot of potential. You really just need an engine swap. I mean, I don't know where you would put a big engine on this thing. I don't think there's physically enough room to put a big engine on this. I mean, maybe like say that Hayabusa engine that's in the Suzukis, the other Suzukis, or the Honda MotoGP engine, the 2 and 12. So, yeah. Exit. So, oh yeah, cool. We got that done. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Say they said they adjusted the prices on the Legend cars, and I don't think they added also, if you don't have any of the Corvettes, all of the Corvettes are available right now. You can buy, you'll see this, there's a C1, there's a C2, and their values, actually C2 went up, and the C1s stayed the same. And yeah, there's no other car. I mean, I have all these cars. There's only like 4 of the 20 million credit cards I don't have. I think that Alfa Romeo, that classic Alfa Romeo, I don't have that. Some of them I've bought and I've sold, so I have purchased them. But I want to say there's a handful of cars I don't have, and most of them are VGTs that I haven't bought, or I bought them and I sold them. So, what are we going to look at? Let's go to garage. Okay. Yeah, we wanted to change the cars to see what they sound like in their stock form. So not this car. Let's see what the super fast sounds like. Sounds pretty good. Ooh, sounds real good. We like. I wonder if I could get one of those seats and use it as my in my sim rig. One of those, find a salvage super fast and probably pay you probably pay $15,000 for one of those seats. But that would be the most awesome gaming seat ever. You get yourself a salvage super fast. Say, I just want the driver's seat out of it. Actually, I wouldn't want the driver's seat. I want the passenger seat because it'd have the least wear. I don't know why I backed out. So, all right, change the next car. The Corvette. Listen to that LS sweetness. That's a very tempting car to get. I mean, you can find these. I don't know about the Z06, but the C5s, you can find them. But most people took good care of them until they traded them in a second owner and third owners. They kind of ragged them. But I mean, if you can find a mint C5 or C6, yeah, that would be nice. So, I mean, I'd like a C6. I think that C6 is probably the oldest I would go. I mean, a C7 would be cool, but I don't think I'd go older than a C6. Like a C6 Grand Sport, that would be that'd be money for me. That's exactly what I want as far as a Corvette would go. A standard C7 would be okay, but I'd prefer the Grand Sport. You get all the Z06 suspension and everything, but you don't get the Z06 motor, but you get everything else. I think it's still a 7-liter engine. So, so there's only 2 cars that really that's it. Again, we go back over to the used lot. So there's the Z06. It's available. So you save about 12,000 credits, and it's the same color I just got, but it's got 24,500 miles. You got to look at the resale. There's the C3s, there's the C6. Yeah, it's a C6. That's a good looking car. But that's the pop-up headlights. But otherwise, all the other improvements from the the 5 to the 6, I think make it worth to get the 6. So, well, there's all the Civics. At one point, they had all the Civics, and it's what they're doing now. They just don't add like a whole range of them. Like, so, let's see other. I think the Prius is more useful than the CRV. No. Let's look at one thing. What engine are they letting you put into the TRD Pro Tundra? Change car brand. Manufactured Toyota. Wait, the bottom. There's my turd Pro. Yeah, unfortunately my Toyota just got totaled, so I don't have a Toyota TRD anymore. Got rear-ended and got murdered. So yes, go here. What engine? I probably already have the engine. It's probably a 2JZ. Oh my god, you can put a Challenger engine in it. Essentially, instead of adding the TRX, they let you do it in the Toyota. You can get a Dodge TRX Challenger DM motor in the Toyota. That's such so bad. So you can get the 800 horsepower, or you can go a little bit more reserved, a little bit more the Lexus motor, which is essentially the same motor. It really is. Well, this is the 4.3 liter V8. So yeah, you are getting a lot more. Not much. You get about 30 horsepower more. A little more than 30 horsepower. So yeah, that's that's insane. That's absolutely insane. So, that is crazy. Just a lot more weight, but look at that. Yeah, you look at 6.2 liter, 296, and yeah, it's a 4.3 liter. It's the other iForce engine, but it's not the cast iron block. It's the aluminum block. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. And they just put the RCF motor in it. That's the same thing too. The SC basically became the RCF. So anyway, alrighty. Well, that's really all I have. The update is they added 4 cars, which is good. I mean, 4 cars better than no cars. Got two solid additions in the Ferrari and the Corvette. The key truck is fun. It's a funny car. That's kind of quirky. The CRV is absolute loss. That's a total garbage car. I mean, it's a good car in real life. It's a solid car. I mean, if I had needed one of those, I'd not think about CRV. I wouldn't poo-poo on a CRV at all. Great car. But for this game, makes no sense. The same as the Toyota CHR did. Makes no sense. Yeah. But anyway, again, well done, Polyphony, for continuing to add content to the game. You do get my appreciation for that. You won't see me defending you for what you've added, though. I do not agree with what you added, but I do appreciate you adding it. Oh yeah, escapes. Of course, we had to have escapes. God, how can I forget? How can I forget about escapes? Crap! Shooting the perfect square. What the does that mean? What in the absolute world does that mean? Perfect square geometry. So, oh god, whatever. I just want to take the red button away from my thing. That is the other part of the game that's Kaz's love. Kaz Yamaguchi is photography, and obviously he shows it. It's a huge part of this game. So, anyway, all right. Well, I don't have anything else except for voicing my displeasure and griping about the game as I tried to backhandedly, applaud them for what they added. Anyway, so did we get any more people liking our stuff? Oh yeah, somebody liked a decal that JD made for me. I think JD made this for me. Thank you, JD. I got those. I got a bag of those at Rural King, and they're pretty good. It's a pretty good tortilla chip. They're very good. Quite tasty. Somebody liked my Roxy GT1, 911 GT1, which I do. I think this is I think I do have to applaud myself for this. Although the smile's a little too high. Thank you, Dirk, DTR Daiko, for making the Roxy decals so that I could apply to this. So it does look pretty slick. Check him out. Dagobub, the DTR Daiko. Got a lot of cool livery. He does actual liveries for real race cars. If you did not know that, the design firm that he works with does a lot of Mercedes-Benz for Spa, for Nürburgring 24, and it's pretty cool. He's an amazing designer. So there he is right there, DTR Daioku. He's a good friend. Very helpful when he makes stuff for us. So that's it. So that's all I have. Thanks, guys, for watching, and thanks to those that are tuning back in later. I don't want to run too long. Washington Capitals are playing, so I need to make sure I have fully had enough beer so I can just take a nap while the game is being played, because I don't think I'm going to like the result. So, but let's go Caps. Hopefully you can win a game, so at least the fans get to see something good. But thanks Polyphony again for giving us content. Please, for the love of all that's holy in this world and on the planet, give us a frickin' modern race car and a real life track. You have a lot of content you could add to this game, but please stop giving us stuff that is not useful for the majority of people. You have sport mode. A lot of people don't use sport mode, apparently. Apparently, more people just play off. I won't say offline, because you have to always be online with this game. But you host a... I'll be up there. I will be up there. I'm online. So, yeah. It's dinner time. Anyway, let's get out of here. So, family life. It's family life. Yeah. They host the World Tour Series, and it's going to be here in London, right here, next month, June 7th. They will be parading themselves out as this great esports championship, and they'll be doing manufacturers championship, and the majority of the manufacturers either are not going to be represented, or the car that is being represented is way out of date. The only two manufacturers that have a car that is reasonably up to date are Mercedes-Benz and Audi. Outside of that, all the cars are outdated, or they don't exist. So, yeah. And most of the time, Nations Cups, they use the fake cars, or they use some kind of, very off-the-wall real car that's tuned out. So, again, I was trying to sign off, but I got on a rant, so I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Again, thanks, guys, for tuning in and listening to me ramble and rant. Enjoy the update, and we'll see you in the next, who knows when, next update. Or maybe I'll do something else. Maybe I'll play Helldivers, something I do like playing. So, again, good night, everybody.